second chance. And I asked Jesus into my heart, and I believe He has changed me. I feel different inside. I feel joy and peace. Oh, and I don't know how to express it, and I know what I have done. This will not make up for it, and I ask for your forgiveness and your family. I know, Martha, you probably hate me. I'm sorry.
Mr. Scrooge, give me a hug.
Thank you. Where's your young boy? Little Timmy, I have a special gift for you. You shall grow strong, young boy. You shall live. Bob, Martha, you tell me whatever you need. I will cover this boy's expenses. I don't care what it takes. This boy will live.
What do you say, Timmy?
Well, you're welcome. Come here, young boy. Yeah, see if I can pick you up. God bless all of you, and hopefully you have a wonderful Christmas as well.
God bless us, everyone.
Would you give them applause again? Thank God for second chances. Now, Jesus told a story that's reflected in this play, if you'd give me your attention for a few moments. He told a story about a rich man. And he fared sumptuously, Jesus said. He had everything he needed in life. There was a beggar at his door named Lazarus. And the rich man, Jesus said, died and went to hell. And then it's the only account I know in the entire Bible where someone spoke from hell. I've never known anyone, heard anyone who spoke after death other than Jesus Christ. This man cried out, Jesus said, and he said, send Lazarus to my brothers. Tell them, warn them of this place of torment that I'm in. Jesus told us. Abraham said, it's not possible to cross from this side to the other. And the man in hell wept and cried for his family, people he loved, because he had an experience most of us, perhaps all of us, haven't had. What about you this evening? What about you? An eternity. The whole Christian message is not just about this life. It's about after death. The Bible says Jesus defeated death, hell, and the grave when He rose from the grave, the resurrection. And He proved that He was the Son of God by the resurrection. All religions have prophets. Muhammad, Buddha, Hinduism, a multitude of prophets. But the difference, Jesus Christ not only died for you, proving His love, crucified for you and I, but on the third day, He rose from the grave and was seen by a multitude, witnessed. They say there's more historical proof that Jesus Christ lived and rose from the grave than any figure in history. What about you tonight? Let me ask you a question. You still have a chance. If you're here tonight, you have a chance to know Jesus Christ in a personal way. You have an opportunity to change your whole life. I'm telling you, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Some 48, 49 years ago, I was 29 years old. child of the 60s. 1971, my wife Connie was here. She had gotten saved. She had had a miracle. We were both into the drugs, the alcohol, the partying, the insanity of the 60s. And she kept telling me about Jesus. I saw a change in her life. I could not deny the change. And I went to church with her one night. And a man was speaking, just like I'm speaking to you. My marriage was horrible. I'd failed totally as a father. Disappointed my parents, family. Alcohol, sin, drugs, partying, insanity had taken over my life. And that night, God gave me a second chance. I didn't expect it. I wasn't looking for it. I simply went to church with my wife because I was upset with someone. We planned to have them for dinner. No cell phones in those days. They didn't show up. And my wife said, well, there's a revival. Would you go with me tonight? I said, I'll go. I wasn't planning on it. Maybe you're here tonight. You came to see a play. Maybe you came to bring your children. Maybe you came because family or a friend or someone invited you. But can you see the larger picture? Some 40, almost 40, be 49 years this coming February. That night, God gave me a second chance. I remember I was sitting in the very back, and an altar call was given. A man was speaking just like I'm speaking. And I remember that night very clearly. Does anyone want to be born again? Do you want to know Jesus? Do you need a new life? Do you need a miracle? Do you need to change? And I'm sitting there. I'm not responding. And a man behind me came over to me. He said, if you'd like to go pray, I'll go with you. And it was like a dream. It was like almost an out-of-body experience. I got up and walked down to that altar. I prayed a simple prayer, probably a minute or less. Jesus, I'm so messed up. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried this, I've tried that. I've ran after this dream. I've run after that experience. Nothing has fulfilled me. I'm sorry, Jesus. If you're real, would you forgive me? And a miracle happened. God will give you a miracle tonight. God will give you another chance. Our marriage, we've been married now for many, many years. Children, great-grandchildren, grandchildren. Pastoring a wonderful church. Memories, relationships beyond description. It all happened because God is a God of second chances. He's a God that in our misery, in all of our mistakes, still loves us. You're here tonight. I wonder how many in this place tonight, you'd be honest before God. Say, I need a second chance. My marriage needs a second chance. Maybe you're here not married. You have children. I need a miracle. I can't fix it. I'm doing the best I can. But inside, Jesus said you can be born again. Old things pass away, and all things become new. I ask you to bow your head with me for just a moment tonight. I wonder how many in this place, I feel the wonderful grace of God.